Hello again, I'm Kyle Wagner. Welcome back. This is Arena Hacks, and today I'm going to be trying a Zendikar Rising quick draft. The reason I'm doing a quick draft is because I haven't been having a whole lot of luck with drafting lately. I did just do a Zendikar quick draft that went very well, so hopefully, except I didn't record it, so hopefully this time I'm going to record doing it, and hopefully it'll go good enough that I can put it up. I tried some Kaladesh quick drafts, but they didn't work out so well. I did record them, but they were pretty bad, so I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to show these. But yeah, it's lower on the cost here. I do have some tokens to go enter into the Premier drafts, or even the traditional one. But like I said, this is just low price, so I'm just going to keep it this way. Those ones, they're on timers and everything. And like I said, I haven't had good luck, so I just want to just take it easy. So that's why I'm going with a quick draft today. And the rewards here, if you do pretty good, are pretty nice. So all these Zendikar cards, I pretty much have most of them already. So I'm really going to be building my collection by just whatever rares I get, / however many packs I get. Because what I draft is mostly just going to be vault progress. So that being said, let's get to it. Excuse me. So here we are with our first pack. Pretty good stuff. I like grabbing this guy for the warrior path. Featuring your really cool if you can get a full party. I've always found it very difficult drafting this set to get a full party. I do like the fledgling and the jerboa. I like seeing them both together. Hopefully you can hope for one of them to wheel. I would say pick the fledgling and hope for the jerboa to wheel, and maybe go with a landfall deck. But the last draft I did was a red-white warriors deck with just like 2 clerics, 2 rogues, 2 wizards, and 1 stonework pack beast, which then helped synergize that all together. So the party synergy I had was just ridiculous, as well as it was a warrior deck and all the warriors worked. I was lucky enough to get 2 Kargan war chiefs or war leaders or whatever they are. So they're really good in warriors. So it's like I'm looking at this going, oh, maybe I should go warriors. I see some of that good stuff again here and here. But then I also see this double uncommon, really good landfall stuff here. And I'm just like, oh, but then I got more warrior stuff here that can might wheel. The odds of an uncommon wheeling, especially in a quick draft, because it's the bot, I think, that does the other picks. So it won't necessarily pick like a person. It's probably going to pick stuff like these uncommons first and then go through and pick the commons. It's supposed to resemble what a person would pick, but it's just a program, so it's not perfect. So it does do weird things. Oh, I'm so torn whether to go with the fledgling or the squad commander. You know what? If I'm torn between I guess I should just go with the rare here. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff that could wheel that would go with this guy, like the Kabira Outrider, Synchronized Spellcraft would be a good one to wheel to go with it. Even the Groteg Budcatcher would be a good warrior to wheel and come back with this guy to synergize with it. Yeah, so we got 2 commons here that could wheel, which would be awesome. Another 3 commons that could wheel, that would be awesome for it. And then maybe, I doubt an uncommon wheels in a quick draft. And by wheel, I mean it just goes around, gets passed around the table, nobody picks the card, and the pack comes back to you with whatever cards are left, and that card it came all the way back around. So there's enough cards that will wheel that will go with this. I don't see much that'll wheel that goes with the landfall. Yeah, these are the only 2 good cards so I'm going to go with this guy. I think that just seals the deal right there. There's just not enough else that could come back. And here we got more landfall stuff. Immediately like, no. 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 All right. Target creature or planeswalker X number of creatures in your party. some landfall stuff here. It's a tough call. This guy can be pretty good too. This guy, he's not bad. He's a good little filler creature. I'm wondering if I should be maybe sticking to this or not, or maybe sticking with this warrior deck again. Well, we might end up getting pushed a different direction, but I think I'm going to go with this guy too. I used him in another draft before, and when you get that party synergy going, it can do some pretty good work. So I'm going to grab this guy, see what comes next. Okay, so I am seeing more warriors coming back. He's a wizard. This is a cleric, which is this is a good cleric that I usually do like seeing. But red-white seems to be our direction again, and I'm actually liking that. Target an opponent controls with what? Whenever attacks, target creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control can't block. Yeah, that actually will go good in a warrior deck, and I'm kind of leaning towards warriors again. I'm gonna hope that could be our Outrider Wheels. I did see another one there, and I could hope, yeah, that was in the first pack. I was like, well, that could wheel too, right? There's lots. It was one of those many good cards that could wheel. So I would like to start getting maybe another cleric or something for party synergy. But I think building on our warriors right now is, it just seems to be the direction we're going already with only 3 cards. I'm not the biggest fan of Cinderclasm. It does do good work. It often kills a lot of your own creatures, though, along with it, which can be the big downside with it. I don't see much good that I like here. I think I'm just going to grab this for my sideboard. It's a warrior. Party synergy, you know, it costs less with more people in your party. So here we got a Kabir. I got to watch my curve here. It's looking awfully thick. Will I see this pack again? How many other players? How many is it usually? Is it 6 players total or 7? I can't remember. 4, 5. This is 10. I think it will come back. So is there anything I expect might wheel in this? The bug catcher might wheel. This is pack 1. Let's go with the Outrider. I like the Outrider. It does good work. Here's another cleric that I wouldn't mind getting, although I should start maybe trying to focus a bit on some non-creatures here. Some removal. I see some good removal. I don't know. We also got a rogue here. I'm going to say you don't have any clerics either, and I like this card. I do particularly like this guy, so let's grab him. And I don't see anything too awesome here. I'm going to grab this for the sideboard. They can be very handy from time to time. Scorch Rider. Could potentially have haste. Other than that, it's a 4-mana 4/3. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this wizard. Allowing your opponent to draw a card. There, I think one of those. Yeah, that's one of those Outriders wheeled here. I'll take this one. It's on color. Maybe this one. Yeah, it's kind of clunky and not too good. This one's less clunky, but I'm going, well, which one's better? I guess I'll grab the Molten Blast for the sideboard. Not my favorite. Grab this for the sideboard too. We'll just stick, we'll keep this, what we're in our deck here. Keep that really specific for now. Guys, what do I have in here right now? White, colorless, and red. I literally only have white and red right now. And next pack, here we go. Charix. That is a rare. It's a good rare if I had blue. but I do not have blue, so unfortunately. Here's another wizard, so that'll give us 2 wizards. We also get this guy for cleric to give us another. We also got more warriors here. What do we have? Our curve is still relatively high. Quite high. We got to keep things like, try to get things. Let's just grab that guy for now. Now we got this removal, but it's like, it's clunky. And it's like, but I need removal. Here's another cleric. Yeah, let's go for the removal. More removal. This pack is looking pretty terrible. I'm getting kind of worried. What have we gotten into here? Oh no, this is just awful after awful. Three Smite the Monstrous? No. Only have 1 in here for now? Well, yeah, I have 2. 1 instant, 1 enchant. Okay, yeah, 2. Let's, I guess, grab that one. I do need more removal. There's some decent removal there. There's also another war, but I need to keep things mana cost down. But I need creatures with lower mana cost. What happened to all the warriors and stuff? Here we go. Perfect. That is beautiful right there. That one's pretty good, actually. I don't mind this as a combat trick. So how am I doing for party synergy? 1 cleric, 2 wizards, a bunch of warriors. I don't have any rogues yet. Or pack beasts. Looks like we're taking something off color. We'll go for equipment. It does go good with warriors. Equipment does. Maybe give some flying. More equipment. Block this turn. Actually, let's grab that one. That seems pretty decent. Cleansing Wildfire just because it's on color. Another Disenchant. That's not a bad for a last pickup. That's actually pretty good here for us. Let's see what else we got. We might have to take hope that might wheel. It's hard to say. A land like that with the bot, I don't know. It might wheel, it might not. Let's see. I think I'm going to go for it anyways because the rest of this pack looks like poo. Oh man, the last pack was really bad too. I'm starting to rhyme all the time. It just keeps happening. Oh god, I want this. Oh, this guy might wheel. Ooh, but I want him. Oh, but I want him too. God, one of these 2 guys is going to wheel. And if not, this will wheel. And that's not 2. Those 3 aren't too bad. Let's grab this guy. God, such a heavy nerve. Oh man, I need to get lower stuff. Lower mana costings. Oh, this. Ooh, I was just about to say. Well, this pack is another pile of poo, but no, that is very tasty right there. Like that's a nice. That is a meatball with the perfect level of spice on it. That one's not bad either. How many clerics? Just the 1. Indestructible until end of turn. Oh, here's a warrior though. Yeah, I should go for this warrior because that's a good warrior. Yeah. And I am leaning. Again, I'm not leaning. I'm definitely in the warrior zone. I can't. Warrior. I can't say it. I can't talk. 1 cleric. So this could be another cleric to help with cleric synergy, to help round out my party. 7 non-creatures. What are they all? 5 instants, 1 sorcery, and 1 enchantment, all removal, or at least interaction in some way. Some kind of interaction, yes. Okay, well, I'm leaning towards this guy. You got more warriors here, but I wouldn't mind getting another cleric to help with that cleric synergy. The life gain from having 2 of these celebrants here can be mighty handy. I'm gonna grab him. More removal / party synergy. Each game or X is the number of creatures in your party. That's interesting. We could go with some more equipment. It's pretty decent equipment too. I've always liked this for party synergy, but I don't even have any rogues though either. And we're like running out of picks here. This is pack 3, pick 7. I haven't really seen too much for rogues yet, so, and at least none that are on color. We got another wizard here, but it also runs on party synergy. Haste can be brutal. This is a good defender, and we do have a high. We don't have a very low curve. We have a high curve here. Kind of sucks. I don't like it. Is everything though cleric, warrior, wizard? So what is that? 8 plus 2 is 10. 12? We have 12 creatures. Yes, every single creature is one of the party members. But I could take this guy out. Put this guy in. Nah, I like doing the damage thing. I do have another wizard in here somewhere, don't I? Oh yeah, another one of the... Didn't I have one of these guys in here? Ardent Electromancer? Yeah, right here. Okay, so those are my 2 wizards. Let's grab, for the sideboard, some equipment. Ooh, another low-costing warrior, which I can't pass up, even for more equipment. Oh, I just want to be like, yeah, pass. Hey, can I just click the pass? This is garbage, all of it, pass. Let's keep this its own color. This is, yeah, I was hoping that would wheel too, because I'm like, that is actually something. I can do something with that. Two mana for a card, and then another 2 mana for another card. We already got 2 disenchants, so I don't really think more is necessary. I'll go with spare supplies, just in case I really feel like I need some card advantage or card draw here. And then I guess Stomper. Another disenchant. Sure, Tormenting Voice. I wouldn't have minded maybe another Outrider or something. Okay, so you got your enchantment here, which is Journey to Oblivion, which should almost always... Did I end up getting that Tuk-Tuk Rebel for it? I don't think I did I? No, I didn't. I grabbed, I think, equipment instead. I only have 1 rare in here too, don't I? Yeah, I do only have 1 rare. So I have 9 non-creatures, 7, 8, 9. So that's instant sorcery and that 1 enchantment. So that's removal. 2 more removal. More removal. Combat, so kind of makeshift removal. Also removal, but it's also kind of based on combat too. A creature it targets has to be attacking or blocking. think maybe I dropped the Sizzling Barrage. So it's one go down to 8 non-creatures, which is all removal or some kind of makeshift removal. And then yeah, and then go 14 creatures. Or no, I'm going to need 2 more cards. If I do that, I could do some equipment, maybe. I really want to get that Seagate in there, but I have no rogues, so it's 2 clerics, 2 wizards, a whole bunch of warriors. So yeah, let's get rid of Sizzling Barrage. Add this guy, because I don't really have anything big though either. Maybe I can drop this guy if I need to as well. To go instead of, and just go with the Seagate as my big warrior, big tough badass. Instead of the Scorch Ray, I really don't have anything big, tough, badass except the Stomper here, but that's green. Wrong color. Ugh. If you have a full party, I have no rogues. Yeah. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and indestructible. That would be sick. Unfortunately, I didn't even see a single Stonework Pack Beast, which, so what do I need? 2 more cards in here. God, that's high mana cost though for this guy. Here, let's go with equipment here. Oh, did I say I needed 2 more cards? Yeah, that was a non-creature though, so it's not all removal anymore. It's 8 removal, and then the 1 equipment. And let's go with another equipment, and we're going to take out this guy, because flying can be often pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know what else to do after that. I think that's about the best we can do. That's all we're going to get. I thought the Pack 2 and Pack 3 were total junk, though. I didn't even see... Well, maybe there was some good landfall stuff, maybe? I don't know, because I was like... I didn't see much good anything. Maybe there was good rogues or something, too. Because I was like, at that point, by Pack 2, it was like we were already pretty well red-white warriors. Like, we were pretty solid with that. So, when we started Pack 2, but Pack 2 and 3 were just, ugh. Ooh, I should maybe get rid of a few more non-creatures. Kind of want to keep my my equipment though, which means I have to get rid of creatures. Or no, I wanted to get rid of non-creatures. What non-creatures do I want to get rid of? That'll easily only cost 4. It's highly unlikely it'll ever cost less than 3. Actually, no, it's impossible. I only have 3 party members in here. Wizard, Warrior, and Cleric, which means the best case... Oh yeah, that'll mean it'll cost 2 then. If it's reduced by 3, it'll cost 2. It'll usually cost me 4, sometimes 3. I highly doubt it'll ever cost me 2. That'll always cost me 4. That'll pretty much always cost me 4, so it's like, eh. I would say let's drop 1 Smite the Monstrous. And the Journey to Oblivion can take it. Maybe even the 2nd Smite Monster. My curve is extremely high, right? I just didn't like how many non-creatures I had compared to creatures. It did bring my curve down a little bit. So I want creatures back in there again, which is going to bring my curve back up because I have no low mana key costing creatures. None of them. Oh god. None of them that are playable anyways. I don't even have that many creatures in here. Let's go this guy then. So I put another warrior back in there. Oy, oy, oy. What else do I put back in there? Creature. I don't think I can put another creature back in there. Maybe let's just throw a utility knife instead of a smite the monster. It's just so clunky, and my curve is so high already, or always was. Like, I got it down a good bit there. I still consider that a relatively high curve though. Let's go with that and see what we get. 17 lands. Works out real well. Got that one. And then, yeah, okay. Let's give it a shot, I guess. Come on. I felt like this happened a lot at the beginning of the last draft, too. All one color, and then the spells are pretty much all the opposite color. Terrible, slightly, but slightly better. Ever so slightly better. Yeah, it's just too heavy, too hefty on the mana cost. Let's see. Can I get some party synergy going here, please? What the hell? How come I attacked so... Oh, okay, it was a counter spell. You can't play counter... I was going to say, usually when that has an instant, there's moments when it'll wait like that. Everything was going so fast, and all of a sudden when I cast a spell, it was like waiting for him. I'm like, what? But it was a counter spell. You can't cast a counter spell unless you have a spell to counter. So the game was just passing automatically. That's a heavy ability, that mana cost. For his ability. Oh my god. I ran into this before too. Freaking rogues in draft. I mean, I get rogues in limited, or I mean constructed. I mean, I get them too in most of the Mars Zendikar rogues in my rogue deck, but it's like, God, enough with the lands already, not this crap again. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, like, I never see rogues in the draft. I'm like, I see a couple little Zulport duelists, and that's it. And like, I never see anything to make a rogue deck off of. I think I did do one rogue deck once, when Zendikar was much newer. And I think I put together a rogue deck that was pretty good. Oh my god, are you kidding me with those freaking lands again? At least he bounced this back to my hand. And I can just do the same thing again, which I didn't hate last time. It's keeping me a little bit ahead of him in this life race here. And until he taps out all his mana, I don't want to risk playing something this that he can then counter. It also would not be terribly a bad thing if I could get like a cleric or something. Get a cleric or what's my other one? Wizards. One of my wizards would be cool. Yeah, the wizard, any one of the wizards would be real cool. Do I want to play this guy? Or just go for a pump? Let's pump. Get his life total down. He's gonna gain life back though. Ah, stupid lifelink. And flying. Oh my god. Yeah, talking about my opponent having all of the most perfect things to go against all my stuff. Gained some life there, that wasn't too bad. Probably gonna lose the Outrider here when he blocks it with his Scavenger, because he probably will. If he's smart, I was gonna say, he can just gain life by these two flyers here. And just keep gaining life back, like that's 7 life a turn. 7 damage to me a turn. And there's no way I'm gonna have enough. Yeah, that was way too late. Thank you. Yeah, might as well throw it down. With all his flying, I just have to attack with everything. He pretty much has to block with both his creatures, because when I pump up with this guy, don't I get the... Oh, I don't have enough mana for that. Not really. You hit a perfect draw and I had a sluggish start. How was that a good game? I have lots of low... Like, I did get some low mana stuff there. That's what I mean, like 2.8 curve. Some people are like, whoa, that's such a low curve. I've seen them, like I've literally seen the curve, 2.8. And people are like, wow, we got such a low curve. And I'm like, no. I'm constantly struggling to cast spells at 2.8. Like... I guess maybe some of you guys might notice that too, though. You might notice your luck is just totally different than some of the people you watch on YouTube or something like that. Like, it's just... Yeah, your luck goes completely the other way. Now, I have a pretty heavy amount of lands. And I did get somewhat flooded last game, so I'm hoping I'll see a couple more than just these 2 here. Ta-da! Celebrant is on deck. As I keep pecking away. How am I doing? I got 2 for my party right now. Oh, let's go with another Celebrant then. Give me that land. At least 1 more. Holy jeebas. So he's gonna flash into Rogue now. I was gonna say, how is everybody building Rogue deck? Like, you can't... You open a pack, you take a card, you pass it. Everybody can't have Rogues. Come on. It's a draft. It does look like a Rogue deck, though. He's never playing anything during his turn. Ugh. I hate this where he does nothing all the time. I hope he's just getting screwed over in some which way. Yeah, here he goes. Of course, and then he hits my dual land, but that's okay because I'm doing really good for mana fix anyways. This will be a 3/3. If I wait for a wizard, I could make him a 4/4 flyer. Let's just get him out there. Let's do it. Also gives him a target too. So I can keep pecking away, and I've brought his life total down pretty good already with little 1-power creatures, so now what's he doing? You guys are killing something. Killing my other warrior. Don't think that was necessarily the smartest target for him to go for. Right there. This, so +2/+2 to my flying guy? Sure, let's do it. He's probably going to counter it though, I just realized that. No? Gain some life. These two Celebrants are really working here. Oh, of course, and he waits to tap that out then. Should have put it on one of the Celebrants. That's true. He had nothing to block with. That was silly of me. I should have known better. I've done that before too, where I'm like, he's got nothing to block. Why put it all on one? Spread it out. That way, if he does something to my one creature, I'm still getting a healthy amount of damage through. Yeah, I would have gotten that extra +2 boost. Would have still went through on one of these Celebrants. But instead, no. We'll go like this. Give my Outrider flying. Swing in with everybody, and if he goes to block, which he probably will, I can play my practice tactics. He is blocking. I still have a Royal Eruption. So if there's another blocker, even though this is the same deck I basically drafted the other day, it's not the same. It's definitely quite a bit worse. Although I definitely do have some warriors in here that are pretty cool that I didn't have in my other one. Like this guy. This guy's pretty cool. Going to gain a lot of life when I play him, as long as I have at least one, or no, both Celebrants. I'm going to get one, at least 2 creatures, plus this guy. That's 3 total. That's 6 life. Ouch. Let's do it. Because of my Celebrant. 2 life. He does his thing. 2 life for each thing there. Attack with flying that he can't block. He's down to 3. Gotta do something about my flying. I also have too much on the ground too. If I just go all out at him, it's just too much. I think we got this. We got this. Got this. I got this. Oh no, I don't got this. I don't got this. He's gonna pick off something then, maybe with this. Some little wee little token guy. Wee little guy over here. Oh, there he goes. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. That wind feels. Yep. That's how it feels. Which is pretty good, by the way. That does feel pretty good, actually. I want my lower mana stuff. Nothing but 4 drops? I like this mix. Oh, though. I have to mulligan, though. I had a feeling that it's basically the same pile of poo. Wow. Total ripoff. Yeah, this game is going to be totally terrible. That's 2. Wow, like unbelievably terrible hands. At least I had decent mana in that first one. I hate mulliganing. Every time. It almost doesn't matter how bad my first hand is. Every time I mulligan, it's like 9 out of 10 times. Well, maybe 6 out of 10 times. I get a worse hand. Like this. This is 10 times worse than that first hand. Yeah, this would be great if I didn't have to get rid of 2 cards. It's like... the fact that 2 cards have to go makes this hand pretty freaking terrible. But the thing is, nothing's gonna get better after this, so. This is ridiculous. I guess it's, yeah, that. It's that high curve that I was mentioning, that 2.8, that like I know I've seen other people just be like, oh man, it's so low. No, it's not. It's really not. I never seem to, was that 2 to equip? Dos. Ugh. I don't know. No, I do not block. Why would I do that? Oh, that's not nice. He's ahead of me, though. I do more damage per turn, but he's a turn ahead of me, so... Isn't no good. Isn't no good at all. Giving this guy flying wouldn't be bad for 1 mana. Fly right over these guys. I still need something on the ground. That's not helping. Do I want to play him? I don't think so. Just take a bit more of a beating. See what else he plays. Come on, that's it. What's with all these? Like, starts with a 2/2 into a 3. Oh my God! Stop it! This is ridiculous. 17 lands is not that many. Wow. Like, I see people, I watch them on YouTube play with more. And it's like, oh my God. This never happens to them. Unbelievable. It's like I have to start chump block. Enough lands already. Like, I'm getting really angry now. That's game after game that keeps happening. Last game a little, but not that much. It wasn't so bad. Where's all my removal too and combat tricks? I got this one card out of like a lot that I have because I even took a wee bit out. Should I do that anyways, or should I save it for next turn? Yeah, let's save it for next turn. Or his turn, when he attacks me. Because he'll definitely be attacking me. Oh, that is faux show. Of course he does. Of course he just does everything. That just totally is like game over. I don't have any prayer of a hope of a half a chance any way, shape, or form. Yep. That's the game for me. What am I supposed to do with this pile of junk? Probably almost just attack with everybody and it'd be done. I'd be dead. Yeah, I think I might even just do it. Does he have more? Like, oh yeah, of course. Whatever, no. Alright, we got a decent start here. A little bit faster now, finally. I tried so hard at the end of that draft to get more low costing cards. It was ridiculous. Like, I just didn't, there was none there. Like, I'd get the entire pack. Even the cards that weren't even on color were like 4 or 5 mana. Like, come on, I need some lower stuff here. I tried. Yep. Jeez. Wait, what happened here? Creature in your party. Did he make a mistake there? I think he must have made a misplay. Because that was a little strange. Yes, it was. Do I want to just kill that? Do I want to do damage? Let's do damage. Let's get that damage going. Fortunately, again, I'm behind. And why is that again? Right. I'm on the draw, not on the play. Again. Like I seem to always be on the draw instead of on the play. I keep wanting to say on the play when I mean on the draw. That's why I hesitate every time. On the play, draw. No, play, draw, play. And droply, on the droply. Dripply, dropply. Now I'm just not making any sense. Alrighty, let's... Royal Eruption on his Teeter Peak. Yeah, let's Royal Erupt his Teeter Peak. Odds are I won't be able to block this guy anyways, or he'll have some kind of trick, and I don't have mana for my trick, so I'll just get some damage in. Keep bringing his health points down to the same mine is. Now, of course, he'll be able to attack and obviously get mine down lower again, but I'm hoping that soon I can switch the game around a little bit and hopefully get a bit more of a lead up on him. That's not good, though, because... yeah. Yeah, he's got all his mana open and 3 cards. So I'm really not liking the looks of that. Should I try this guy? Ugh. Let's go with this guy. Yeah, if he wants to do something to him, I'm okay with that. Everything's going fast, so it doesn't look like he had anything. Everything just zipped by so fast. Ah, I should have played this and killed his little puppy there. Aha! Ah, now look at you. Ha 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 ha. I still feel like he's got some kind of trick up his sleeve. But I'm still going to go like this and attack with what I got. 3 mana to equip that clunky POS. So he goes for that. Has he got something? No, he doesn't have anything. This whole time I've been holding back stuff, trying to anticipate. He's got all his mana open all the time. I see. It's a whole bunch of them now. How much is this? Do I have a wizard out there? Warriors and a cleric, so that'll turn to 3. This will also turn to 3 because it's a wizard. So I can play this and this guy. I kind of want to hold up. Yeah, let's do that after combat. Let's see if I need to use this during combat. Yeah. Is he just going to chump it all? Did he double chump that? Okay, what? Huh. Okay. We're gonna need white mana though to cast the squad commander. That's a lot of life. A lot of little creatures, little tokens, little stuff. Stuff, and more stuff. So now I'm starting to kind of really wide here. Excellent. Man, with the toughness this guy has in this deck. 5 toughness, 5 toughness, 5 toughness. Holy jeez. Everything he's got. So those will both be tapped then. If I swing him with everything next turn, he'll probably block my 2 biggest. And then that'll be 3, 5, 6, 8. I might be able to do this. How much mana does he have? 1 red. What about this? I can pick off one of his blockers. Yes. Oh, can I still play this after though? No. But if I pick off a blocker, doesn't matter. I had to do some math. It's like, yeah, by playing 2 of these now and I have the mana for it, yeah. Choose your blockers, my friend. And, okay, so what is it, 3? Plus this is 5, 6. That's 9 right there. Let's go this way. And that's lethal right there. And just to really spread it out, we go this way too. Has he done the math yet? He might just concede in a second here. Takes that guy down a bit. And that should be it, because that should be game. Yep. Yeah, that second inordinate rage wasn't even necessary. The game kept waiting on him, so he had something. And he did have it, he did play it. So it was... So here we are with round 5. Yeah, it's gonna be slow and I have no white. Such a gamble. Oh man, what have I done? I shouldn't have done that. What was I thinking? No white? I was thinking 3 mana. I even said no white too. No white mana. But I was thinking 3, you know. 3rd turn I can get stuff going. That's not too bad. But now I'm like, oh no, oh no. I know I have 3 turns to draw into that white mana. I've been flooding so much this draft. I still haven't changed anything. So, better get that white mana. He sure is. Nice. Thanks. Nice what? Oh no, I see it. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. You know what? You're still probably gonna beat me, buddy. I hope he thinks he's just so screwed and that it's just, oh my god. You're kidding me with that shit. That better be a plains and then no more land for a while. Actually, 2 plains and then no land for a while. Come on. Ridiculous. As soon as I accepted, because I was like, yeah, you know, playing a Celebrant on my 3rd turn, not bad. That's why I kept it, the hand. It was only after I kept it, I'm like, oh no, I'll probably never see what I need to see. I'll never see that white mana. The entire game, probably. What's he oopsing? Did he oop something, or what? I don't know. Finally! Nah. Not yet. Oh, maybe I should have. Nah, he can't attack me yet. That goes good on this guy, though, because he's got a high defense already. So yeah, that would increase his power. +2. +2 +2. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Gain a life too. Yep. Let's put this on the Outrider. What's next? This 32. Oh. Well, that wasn't nice. Okay, wizard, warrior, cleric, warrior, warrior. Okay, yeah. Whew. Three man, okay. Oh, I should have switched it. Yeah. Should have re-equipped that. Oops. And then what's left? 4 mountains in a plain? I think we got this because of this right here and the party synergy. I think that's it, right? Oh, I needed to pump him up. I feel bad now. I feel like a jerk. Oh, I should have ended the game right there. Yeah, okay. There we go. Still hanging in there. So this is when things get really sweet, right around 3 wins, which we just got here. Just the like that amount of gems and it's always a pack and then a chance of getting another pack, a second one. So even that for the entrance fee, 300 gems in one pack is a pretty good, plus all the cards you draft. It's a pretty good reward. Here we go again. Oh my god, here we go again. This stupid... You know I have the same amount of mountains and plains in this? Yeah, 8 of each. And one land that can be either one. Yet it's constantly, like... just... Can I play anything? I can play this, I can play this, I can play this. I have stuff. Let's keep it. I don't really necessarily like it because this is easy to take out. Mirror match. And again, who's not on the play? I'm not on the play. Again. When do I ever get to be on the play? Come on. Like, does this not sound repetitive? Do I not complain about this every game? When do I ever get to be on the play? Power less than equal to the number of warriors. Oh, he's got 2. That's right. And of course, yeah, do I get that white mana in the first 3 turns? Nope. Again. Stupid bunch of BS. Pass turn. So I can play this if I need to. Give a scry in there and toss that next card that's not a plains to the bottom, or since it will be a plains at that point. And I can't block it now. Great. Well, no, if I cast this before I declare blockers, I can still block that. Except he does that bullshit. Never mind. Yeah, I can't block with it anyways. Yeah, do all your stuff. I got royally screwed again. Every loss this league has just been total BS. Here we go, yeah. It's probably way too late. There's nothing, like, what am I supposed to do to turn this around now? Way too late. Way, way, way too late. Now I just need more. Plains, mountains, I need more mana now. And there's no way I'm gonna get it. Gonna keep making stuff unblockable. I just got the shittiest card draw ever. Guarantee he didn't. To play that same one I did right off the bat to go into that curve. Yeah, he was ripping good cards off the top there. Creatures of power, and then he goes, yo, Jesus. Why do I even leave him for defense? What's the point? They're never allowed to block anyways. Holy jeez. Freaking gotta be kidding me. I'm like, Jesus, with this land. Constant flooding, and now I get nothing. I never touched the lands the whole draft. This has gotta stop. I'm so sick of this. Sick and tired of every game like this. When do I ever get a good game? Yeah, well, piss off. I have nothing good to say about any of that. Well, I'm not sure if I'll put this up on YouTube or not. But if I do and you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and maybe I'll get a better draft up here sometime. See you then. Cheers.